Hey boys and girls, Lucas from iExplore here, and today I want to give you a little tip about how to best use your histogram, how to get the most out of it. Some of you might be thinking, the histo what? A lot of people don't know what a histogram is or haven't ever really looked at it. It's this little graph that appears when you're reviewing your photos in the back of your camera after you scroll through the info pages a bit. It also appears in Lightroom when you're editing your photos. And it's actually very simple. All it is a distribution of all the pixels in your picture organized or arranged from darkest to lightest. So on the x-axis of the graph, on the far left side is where the darkest pixels are, black ones, and on the right side is the white pixels. So it's just from black to white, left to right. And if all the pixels are kind of, or all the clumps, the peaks and valleys of this graph are sort of in the center, or when I say center, I just mean away from the edges, they're fine. It doesn't really matter where they are. Are they kind of on the left or kind of on the right? This generally doesn't concern you in most cases. All you're worried about is, are they all bunched up on either side? So I just took a picture of the view behind me. I took a couple of pictures, in fact, and I did one that's correctly exposed and one that's under and one that's overexposed. So if you look at the correctly exposed one, it's kind of everywhere, but it's close to the left side and it's a little bit off the right side, but basically it's well contained within the graph. So this to me would say that this is a correct exposure. But if you look at the underexposed shot, you see everything is really far bunched up on the left. That means it's underexposed. Similarly, in the overexposed photo, everything's bunched up on the right. That means it's overexposed. Looking at the photos that I just took as examples, you could tell just from looking at the photo themselves that they are over and underexposed. This is just meant to be an example. But sometimes it's a lot more subtle, and you might be looking at your camera thinking, man, is that overexposed or not? I can't tell. That's when you should look at the histogram to help you make that decision. That's when it comes in really handy, and those kind of cases are where I'm usually using it. And I recommend that you use it as well. So that's it for this quick tip, and tune in next time for more, and I'll catch you later.